Alright guys, this is the Wonder Weasel back today. We are in Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, guys. Alright guys, we are now on the Dollywood Express. If you can see that sign at the depot. And you can see we are on car 6. So we are quite a ways back down on the train. But I will video as we are going through and show you the train and let you listen to her, guys. Unfortunately, this day is Cinderella, not Klondike Katie, but all the same, it's still Dollywood Express and it's still a good ride. Alright guys, we are in motion on the train.
Look over to the left-hand side and wave goodbye to our depot master, Russ. Tell him that we will see him in a day or two, a week at the most. But we've never been gone longer than a week. Bye-bye, Russ. See you later. We're going on a little trip here. Now, we here at Dollywood, we do consider ourselves the friendliest place in the Great Smoky Mountains, and we want to keep it that way. So, on the count of 3, let's tell all these people here waiting at Village Crossing a big old howdy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, howdy! All right. Good job, everybody. Bye, Holly. Bye, Mary. See you later. Now, if you look over here on the right-hand side, you'll see Dollywood's very own Fresh. That's home of our fresh-baked cinnamon bread. Now, go in there and grab you a lunch. Maybe one for the motel room tonight, because you'll probably have that up when eating up before you leave the party.
Right there is the famous grist mill for the famous cinnamon bread, guys.
All these folks waiting here at the crossing. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Howdy, howdy, y'all. Now let me tell you a bit about this piece of rolling history you're riding behind. May 1938, Baldwin Locomotive Works in Eddystone, Pennsylvania built our narrow gauge Mikado style engine number 70. She weighs just a little over 230,000 pounds and is a genuine coal-fired steam-driven Type 282 locomotive. Now 282 simply means 2 small guide wheels in the front, 2 small guide wheels in the back, and 8 large drive wheels in the middle. After she was built, she was shipped up to Skagway, Alaska, and put to work on the White Pass and Yukon Railroad. December 7th, 1941, came the attack on Pearl Harbor and America's involvement in World War II. The U.S. Army determined that a military highway was needed to protect Alaska from invasion. So in 1942, the U.S. Army took over the White Pass and Yukon Railroad to build the Alcan Military Highway.
Guys, we're coming up now here on the Dollywood Express by the new Wildwood Grove.
Over 280,000 tons of supplies and materials, along with thousands of troops and personnel, were needed to build the highway. Over 34 trains run each day in support of road construction. In only 9 months, what seemed impossible became possible, and the Alcan Military Highway was completed. I bet you didn't even realize you were riding behind a true veteran of World War II. Now, we here in Dollywood, we are proud of our veterans and our active duty, and our thoughts and prayers go with them wherever they may be. So engine number 70.
Guys, this will be the second phase area of the Wildwood Grove when they get it going.
On tracks till 1977 until she was purchased by an East Tennessee theme park named Silver Dollar City, where she affectionately became known as Cinderella. Look up there to the engine, wave back at Engineer DJ, I'll get it right in a minute. Engineer DJ. He actually drives the trade for us. So Cinderella continues her tradition of hard work from Silver Dollar City to present-day Dollywood. Hey, if you take a glance on your right-hand side, you'll see our hand sanitizer stand there. Now, we sell that hand sanitizer when the moon shines. Now, here, next door to us is the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. We do have a lot of wildlife that wanders into the park, like deer and turkeys, ducks, and even bears. We got one old bear named Pigeon bear that likes to come in here and eat our popcorn, and he lives in this mine shaft on the left-hand side. Look up there to the left and see if old Ben might be waiting there for the train to go by so he can steal some more popcorn in Wildwood Road. Oh, there he is. Hey, Ben. What's wrong with you, Ben? Looks like Cinderella scared him stiff this morning. Must have took him by surprise. I know these jokes are unbearable, but just bear with me, y'all. Hey, coming up here is our financial district. On the right, you have a bank. And on the left, there's another bank. Now, we ride through here all the time, but never do seem to get any richer.
Guys, the blue roller coaster here is a Wild Eagle. I will not ever attend riding that. I'm too chicken for it.
The Cherokee Indians call these mountains Chickanahay, the land of blue smoke. It's home to more plants and trees than anywhere else in the United States. And even in the air, you can hear the songs of over 200 species of birds. And it changes with each season and with each pair of eyes. Well, we're rolling in here to the old Pioneer Homestead. On the right there, you got Hiram Mason's place. He's our crossed-eye whittler. He's got those crossed eyes all stacked up neat right there, ready to go. And if you look over yonder on the left-hand side, that's Mountain Molly's little cabin there. She's probably cooking up a bunch of victuals to feed old Hiram. Gotta keep his energy up. Now, we here at Dollywood, we are proud of our engines, so proud that we like to show them off every now and then to y'all. So what do you say? Would you like to hear Engineer DJ play a little tune on that ball and locomotive whistle? Yes, of course you do. Well, how about on the count of three? Let's tell old DJ to blow that whistle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Blow the whistle! Cinderella saying thank you very much. Well, if you look off to the left-hand side, far above the tree line there, you'll see a portion of our beautiful Great Smoky Mountains. They were established as a national park back in 1934, and they're one of America's most beloved and visited national parks. Last year, they had 7.8 million visitors. Make sure you check them out while you're here vacationing in East Tennessee. They are beautiful.
Guys, the big mountain you're seeing back here that's kind of in the haze is the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. A good view of it from the Dollywood Express.
At the dawn of the 20th century, there were over 1,200 little small farms dotted all about the mountains and hills of East Tennessee, much like the one that you're going to pass by on the left-hand side here. It consisted of the main house where the family lived. You have the smokehouse where they hung and cured their meats. You have the chicken house where they gathered up the eggs. And if you look through the door there, you'll see Miss Henrietta the chicken looking back at you there. And they have the spring house where they help the milk and butter.
Guys, right there is Henrietta chicken in her chicken house.
For the refrigerator and the freezer. Oh yeah, they had another really important house. They had an outhouse, a little wood building with a half moon carved in the door. Now kids, if you don't know what that outhouse is used for, ask your parents. And if they seem a bit puzzled about it, ask your grandparents. I bet you they know. While you're at it, ask them about the woodshed. Now if they don't want to talk about that, it's probably because the memories are a little bit too painful. Now if you look through the vines and trees there, you'll see the giant blue loops of the Wild Eagle roller coaster. Now that'll take you soaring 23 stories above the floor of the Great Smoky Mountains. It'll drop you 13 stories into a 110-foot giant loop at speeds over 63 miles per hour. Might be the most exciting 2.5 minutes of your life. Let's have a show of hands. How many of y'all have rode the Wild Eagle? Come on, get them up. Hey, there's some bravehearts amongst us. Okay, let's have the show of hands. How many of y'all are not going to ride that Wild Eagle for nothing in the world? Oh, looks like the feathers are flying today on Dollywood Express. Well, I'll tell you what, you can go by that merchandise shop at Wild Eagle, and inside there you'll see a bright yellow t-shirt, and on that t-shirt it reads, I'm a chicken. So buy that shirt and wear it with pride, y'all. There's no shame in it, because guess what? I'm a chicken too. Hard shoveling all that coal into the firebox to get us up and down the mountain. You know, on a busy
Guys, drop line is going up. Get ready to drop down in just a minute.
4,000 gallons of water and haul anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 people up and down the mountain. Now we here at Dollywood, we are proud of our engines, and we're proud of the guys and gals that operate them. And we sure do hope that you enjoy riding behind them just as much as we do. And as I was saying, Longwood Grove is over there on your left. It has 11 new attractions. You have the Dragonfly roller coaster, the Mad Mockingbird ride, and you got the beautiful Wildwood tree that lights up at night with hundreds of butterflies and lightning bugs. And also the Taylor Park. See Wildwood Grove for family entertainment and fun. And if you once again look over on your left-hand side, you'll see Temper Canyon, Dollywood's 5-time award-winning roller coaster, the Thunderhead. You have the Mystery Mine, the steel coaster with fast drops and wide knuckle loops that'll take you straight down a darkened mine shaft at 84 feet. You've also got the drop line. That'll take you soaring 230 feet straight up in the air, hold you about 5 seconds, and drop you straight down at 70 miles an hour. You better hold on to your shorts, because you just might lose them on that one. I'll be on the ground waving at you. Thank you so much. Please remain seated for me.
Alright guys, we are back at the depot. That was the Dollywood Express. I hope you enjoyed the ride with us today. If you like this vlog, give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel. And this is the Wandering Weasel signing off here in Dollywood.